Charlie, all present and constant.
Echo, all present.
Pray!
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 Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Army-Navy Academy. This morning you'll be witnessing a morning colors ceremony and formation. The Corps of Cadets perform this event each morning to pay respect to our great nation and the opportunities it provides. We have formations similar to this one throughout the day to facilitate ease of accountability, pass pertinent information about the day's activities, and instill camaraderie amongst the individual companies. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your hats, face the flag, and place your right hand over your heart as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. Please be seated. This morning we will have the pleasure of recognizing plebes who will receive the title of cadet, commissioned cadets as officers, and recognize the Daughters of the American Revolution for their support of the Academy. Will persons to be recognized please come front and center. The seniors you see will be taking their positions as the first year at the Army-Navy Academy and have participated in an accelerated training program preparing them for leadership roles as first-classmen. They've been working directly with the senior Army instructor and proven themselves worthy of a commission as an officer within the Corps of Cadets. The Commandant will now administer the officer's oath.
Gentlemen, raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I state your name. Sincerely and confidently accept my commission. As first-classman of the Army and Navy Academy. I am committed to leadership and excellence. As prescribed by the ideals, standards, and expectations of the Army and Navy Academy values. I will strive always to be an example of the ideal citizen and leader among young men, especially the young men of the Army and Navy Academies. I will strive always to be an example of the ideal citizen and leader. I will obey and enforce the Cadet Honor Code. I will respect and respond properly to constituted authority. I will uphold the values and honor of the Army and Navy Academy. I will treat people with fairness, respect and dignity that they deserve as individuals. All this I promise. To fulfill the best of my ability. I am committed to leadership excellence. I am a first-classman. Of the Army and Navy Academy. Class of 2019. Warrior proud. Congratulations.
All right. We would like to welcome the representatives from the National Society of the Daughters of the American Revolution. Adele Lancaster, California State Regent. Lillian Leslie, California State Recording Secretary. Charlotte Boudry, Santa Margarita Chapter Regent. Members of the Santa Margarita Chapter and the Academy Board of Trustees. Please give them a round of applause. Just as the Army and Navy Academy has over a century of historical legacy, so too do the Daughters of the American Revolution. The National Society was founded on October 11th, 1890 in Washington, D.C. This time in history is marked by patriotism and an intense interest regarding the beginnings of our country. For the last 128 years, this grand organization has provided active service to our grateful nation. The Daughters of the American Revolution, through three major objectives, history, education, and patriotism, foster a true love of country and aid in securing all the blessings of liberty. In 2015, my good friend Jan Erickson of the Santa Margarita Chapter contacted the Board of Trustees seeking help in recognizing the influence the Academy has provided to the educational community of the San Diego County. The Academy was the first college preparatory military school in California and has occupied this location since 1936. The first 25 years, the Academy was located near San Diego and Pacific Beach. Today, the school is being honored for its history and the education of young men for well over 100 years. Ladies of the Daughters of the American Revolution, thank you for this honor and for placing us in the most elite landmarks in the United States. We join their ranks. At this time, General Bartel and Ms. Birdie, please take your position for the dedication, and I invite Ms. Jan Erickson to speak on behalf of the Daughters of the American Revolution.
Beautiful day to be together, and for such a wonderful reason. I know that Jan has put her heart and soul into getting this marker approved and us here this morning to honor the nearly 109 years that the Army and Navy Academy has been preparing young men not only for college, but for life. Their long tradition has always focused on excellence in academics, leadership, development, and physical fitness. Realizing the Army's core values of honor, integrity, respect, responsibility, compassion, and gratitude, it is rather fitting that the Daughters of the American Revolution, with their focus on education, historic preservation, and patriotism, would want to pay tribute to what is done here today and what has been done here for over a century. I offer my congratulations to both the Academy and the Santa Margarita Chapter of the National Society, DAR, for the dedication of this marker to celebrate the school and its accomplishments. Thank you.
Army and Navy Academy was founded November 23, 1910 by Colonel Thomas A. Davis in Pacific Beach, and the school was started with 13 day students. By 1928, the enrollment increased to over 325 cadets, making the Academy the largest private school west of the Mississippi River, and dubbed the West Point of the West. The Academy was moved to this site in 1936. The National Society Daughters of the American Revolution is a nonprofit, non-political, volunteer women's service organization dedicated to promoting patriotism, preserving American history, and securing America's America's future through better education for children. Members are all lineal descendants of those who supported the cause of independence in the Revolutionary War. This organization identifies historical sites to preserve their history, and Santa Margarita chapter is placing this historical marker at Army and Navy Academy in recognition of the school's history. This concludes our ceremony. I'd like to thank you all for attending, and I would like to thank General Bartell and John Burden and the Alumni Association for their help in planning this event, and a special thank you to the Warrior Band. Please join us over at the ANA Museum for refreshments, and a tour of the campus will follow. Thank you.